All right. I'm gonna play Xenagos. There's no way I am not.
Yeah, I feel like
Xenagos.
this was an era where like if you opened a Planeswalker, it was
Planeswalker
probably
play it.
really good. I feel like that's still a thing now, but like
Yeah. I'm gonna put that with my red creatures. I don't know why, but that's because it's. I do think I'm playing green red. Do you have an inclination of what direction you're gonna go based on what you opened? First impressions.
I don't. I know Fabled Hero is pretty good, so that's probably pulling me toward white. I don't remember if I have like other good heroic cards or not.
Okay.
But yeah, I honestly wasn't paying. I didn't see nothing really stood out to me as a solid through line in my cards.
Okay.
But I do have a Polis Crusher, so maybe we can just have a Gruul off.
That would be very interesting. I wonder. Yeah, gosh. Yeah. So Natalie, you were talking about how it's more interesting to play Magic on average now than it was before. I think I agree with you. I think we might have overcorrected. Yeah, like there are some of these old cards that are just like that just make fart sounds, right? And so like they're not great. But there are some that like. I think there are some that are really fun, and I think that we could have probably made some more interesting cards rather than like make everything crazily good and interesting all of the time, you know? Like Draft Chaff actually has a place, I think, in game design. Bronze Sable. Anax and Siame's really good. Are really good, is really good. I don't know how to do that. It's I'm talking about the card, but also it's two people.
I think you could just call it, call it what it is.
They, them, theirs, good.
And card.
Yes.
It's a card.
All right. Hard, good, much like that's a good way to do it. Overcorrected. The Archer from Tarkir. That's 1 green with Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. Yeah, that's fair. The Dragon Hunter.
Dragon Sniper.
Dragon Sniper, there you go. Yeah. That is for sure a Magic card that they printed. Yeah, fixing here is just non-existent.
Yeah, there's this Unknown Shores card. Which
is there? Because I didn't get it.
I've got it right here.
Well.
This set also had the Allied Cycle of Temples.
Okay.
But that's at rare, so like you're not really gonna find that very often.
Yeah. 0/6 Golem with Defender. I do think my green red is actually my best here, which is good because it means I don't have to feel bad about playing Xenagod. I don't know that my removal is like super great. Horsefish.
The Breaching Hippocamp.
Horsefish. It's a horsefish. I do have 2 times to feed, which is nice. Enemy temples worth. Yeah, the other 2 blocks. Indeed, yeah. So that's going to be part of what's interesting because I think, if I remember correctly, Born of the Gods was a big set and Journey into Nyx was a small set. I think that's how that went.
I don't really remember.
Because like they used to have 2 big sets and a small set in blocks, and I forget which one was which. But I know you're not supposed to play the small set by itself, but we're gonna do that. Just because it's part of the formula. It's part of the formula. We got to make it happen. But yeah, so we're going to do a full night of Born of the Gods tomorrow, a full night of Journey into Nyx on Wednesday, and then a night of full block sealed. So I'm excited about having the nights, especially like seeing how that works out whenever we have that mana fixing. And the reason, we're doing this because they had pre-release events where you had boxes full of these, like full of packs from that particular set, right? Because I think in Journey into Nyx, you got like 4 Journey into Nyx and 2 Theros or something, or 4.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like, a mix. There were a lot of times like sets 2 and 3 in a block were a mix of at least
Yeah.
we're a mix of that set and one of the other
But I remember it
sets.
being primarily Journey. So, like, and I don't remember that being a bad thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, listen, if we weren't deterred by Dragon's Maze, nothing will deter us.
I am infrequently deterred, just full stop, in general. Like, it is not easy to deter me. All right. Yeah, I think I am pretty comfortably in red green here, just from a volume standpoint, but also from a like good cards and good top end standpoint here. Hi, the Gentleman Crow. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. They should let you play Luris, but only with Ren and 6. There you go. Enters the Saga. There you go. Oh, Born of the Gods and Journey Next had 165 each. Okay, that's what it was. There were 2 small sets. Wild. Thanks for checking on that, JJ. I feel like that's JJ is our version of Kibler Google in here. Okay. I need to see. So what I typically do is after I like kind of like think about what colors I think I want to play, I go through the other colors just to make sure I'm not missing anything glaring. I don't think I am. Spear of Heliod's good, but it's not good enough to play white specifically for, and I only have 5 white creatures, so womp. I think blue is probably my next best color. No, I think no, I don't think it is. I think black's probably my next best color, but like in terms of creatures, like I do like this flying lifelinker for 4, but yeah, I think red green is pretty far and away the best thing that I've got going on here. Ooh, bless you.
Thank you. I think I might be doing white black.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a fair number of like heroic creatures that gain life when I target them.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of like life gain payoffs, but I have like combat tricks that like protect my creatures that cost life. I have combat tricks that give my stuff lifelink. Like I think I can probably just try to outlast you long enough to like build up a sizable creature or 2.
Yeah, that's fair. Arizona Angels, yeah. We I remember Fate Reforged in the like I think that was the small set. I think Dragons of Tarkir was a normal size set if I remember correctly.
I think that's right, yeah.
And so the middle one was small there, and then the end one, so big, it went big small for Return to Ravnica because Gatecrash was also its own, like could be done on its own. And so yeah. So they I don't know that there really was a rule. I think there was just like they're not all going to be big sets. I think that was the only rule. And in what order that happened to occur was up for debate, but oh, JJ donated $10. JJ, oh, we have wait, hold on, we have 2 donations. I need to keep track of this, y'all. Okay, we have 2 donations that came in. All right, so we have JJ donated $10 and Coraline Quinn donated $10. Thank you both so much. So for those of you who are unaware, we are raising money for No Kid Hungry, and they donated $10, so they get a little stream shout out. So yeah, if any of y'all want to, I know JJ streams on his channel, so let me go ahead. So if any of y'all are not already following JJ, go ahead and do that so you know when he goes live. And then our friend Coraline Quinn over here, he is just a really supportive friend. We really like him a lot, and he's on Blue Sky. So if you search Coraline on Blue Sky, you'll find him there. Thank you guys. Thank you. We appreciate ya. All right. Sorry, I missed the initial notification. It was nose deep. All right. Let's see. I know I want to play Nemesis of Mortals for sure. I like that card a lot. And it costs 1 less to cast for each card in my graveyard too. It's just like it scales. It's such a good top end. It doesn't have any kind of evasion, but I think I have cards like this was in the era when like combat tricks and limited were like still really good. So I think I'm looking forward to that. 2 copies of Nylea's Emissary feels really nice. Especially when I got like this Death Touch little Scorpy boy here.
Nice.
And or the 2-headed Cerberus. I have 3 of the 2-headed Cerberuses.
I'm in this, like, I'm realizing I'm in this awkward spot with some of my cards.
4 of the 2-headed Cerberuses. I'm not running all 4 of those.
Where, like, I have a lot of great, like, ways to enable Heroic in blue, but, like, not a lot of great ways to pay it off.
Yeah.
And so, like, but I don't think the cards that I have in blue are good for, like, the blue-black control strategy. So I think I might just be ignoring blue, which makes me a little sad.
My curve is horrible. Look at this. All
right.
Wow. Destroy target artifact. I don't think I care about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Do I have like interaction that I can play earlier at least? 1, 2, 3.
So Natalie, if you saw the universes, the Through the Omen Paths printings of the Spider-Man cards, Fleam is the in-universe version of Green Goblin, but Fleam is just a wonderful little goober.
Yes, this is Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin, but it's Fleam. Oh, we have another donation, GamerDead Bob. Thank you so much, GamerDead Bob. Y'all, you know what? Y'all are being so generous. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and shout out to GamerDead Bob here. Y'all, GamerDead Bob is also a streamer here on Twitch. Actually, hold on. I need to do this in the real way. Yeah, so if you're not following GamerDead Bob, you should. GamerDead Bob and our friend Jesse have a podcast together, but they record the podcast live on Twitch, and they also do a little bit of Commander streaming every now and again, so give them a follow if you haven't already. Thank you for donating, Bob. One damage to target creature. I don't think that's very helpful. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think this is my deck. I hate my curve. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But if I get to 4 mana, I am like so good. I am so good. I feel like I need to run 17 lands, actually. Not 7. I need to run 18 lands. Gosh, I hate how I have to run this Deathbellow Raider. That's just like a 1-drop or a 2-drop 2/3 with no abilities functionally for me. I feel like I actually need to run this friggin' Priest of Iroas as well for the same reason. Like, I'm not running white, but it's just going to be a 1-drop 1/1. So I think I take this out. I feel better about that curve. I do. Okay, that's fine. Fleet Feather Sandals. Is that good here? Natalie, you know, maybe. We did send a lot of our friends over to the Gerudo booth during MagicCon Atlanta, so there might be some element of crossover there. I am playing red, but I'm playing, yeah, it's really, really high, like heavy top end. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. Although Nemesis of Mortals is probably gonna be like a 4-drop. Which, adding to my enormous pile of 4-drops is not exactly what I want to be doing, but I think I want to try to get to end game, or to get to late game. and try to survive until then. So I need to think about how I'm gonna survive until then. Two target creatures. That targets two things. It does heroic twice, which is nice. I don't think I have anything heroic except for the Staunch-Hearted Warrior, but that does draw me some cards, which is nice. Monstrosity 3, Monstrosity 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That does 24 and 17. That does not work. So I am going to take this Priest of Iros out. We're going to go 23 and 18. We're going to do the 41 card special. Don't at me. I just don't know how else to balance for this like really heavy top end, you know? And I don't think it's play less interaction because my interaction needs to happen early if I'm going to survive against Brad. And I don't think it's play fewer creatures because I only have 16 creatures and I want to be doing something aggressive anyway. And so I think, yeah. So I think we're doing the 41 card special. So if that changes how passionate you are about voting for me whenever we come to the voting stage of things, I understand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 9.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
I think I don't know how this is gonna go.
Okay, so you're not very
I wasn't
confident.
I think this is probably the best of the options I have available to me, but I feel like I don't feel quite as confident as I have in previous streams.
Okay. Well, I mean, that bodes well for me.
I think some of that is probably just a difference in the design philosophy. Like these cards that I'm kind of not sure how I'm feeling about are probably better than I'm giving them credit for in this context. But yeah, I'm playing white and black, and I am gonna try to just outlast you. Hopefully not have to block your creatures very often because I can gain life and then fly over your stuff. Or get my creatures back after they die. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I think I really am just going to be aggressive. I think I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to try to pick off your stuff early. I've got a couple fight spells. I've got a prevent combat damage spell. I've got a few combat tricksy kinds of things. I'm not going to be able to deal with your big threats unless I have a big threat too, in which case I'm not going to care about your big threats. But yeah, I think we're just gonna give my things good keywords, like my mediocre creatures keywords, and yeah, we're gonna get in there and do some combat damage, I guess, huh?
Okay. All right.
Oh, and by the way, guys, I put a link in chat over there. We talked about this last night. I thought the sale for these Rock Guard sleeves ended last night, and it doesn't. It ends tonight. It ends tonight at midnight MST or Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Time or whatever the one that is not quite Pacific Time is. Yeah. So and they're like $8 now, which is great. So, I genuinely really like these sleeves. So, if you want to give them a try, it's a nice low risk time to do that. Red Gear's great too. We like them a lot.
All right, I'm going to start the jambling. So you've heard what our decks are.
Oh,
Red,
yeah.
green, aggro versus white, black,
Red, green, mid-range. I'm not really aggro.
Sure.
But I've got some good stompy top ends. I've got some tramplers, some monstrosity things. I've got Xenagos. I've got Arbor Colossus. I don't know. I'm feeling mighty stompy over here, Brad.
All right. We love it. So red, green, stompy versus white, black, value town. White, black, grind them out. Life gain nonsense. you know the deck is going to be good when I can concisely communicate what it does.
Right.
So yeah, get your votes in, win some channel points.
Yeah,
maybe.
tell us who you like better. No, I'm just kidding. Tell us who you think is gonna win today, friends. Yeah. Oh yeah, have you replaced your katanas with these? Yeah. We actually, we initially were just using these in our limited kits because we had like 1 pack of sleeves. We've been using them since Q1. We have like a bunch of them that are just like sitting on our desk. Brad has I think a pack or 2 over where he's at, but we were like, okay, well, why aren't we using these for other things? They're so good, and we have like these like sleeves from a company that we're not really interested in working with that are on a lot of our commander decks, and so it turns out those are katanas. Yeah, we just we made the switch. We bought a bunch this time around during the sale, so I'm excited about it. I've committed. All right, I'm gonna shuffle these creatures up. I'm not like a delicate shuffler either, y'all. These have lasted a while. Lasted a good long while. All right, Natalie, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Natalie, how dare!
I'll try to get you some points, Natalie. I'll do my best.
Get those guesses in, friends, and then we'll redeem them at the end of the stream here. It's fine. It's fine. I reminded you that you were old earlier, so I guess all's fair in love, war, and magic, right?
And jambling.
All right.